Hi, my name is Justin Latimer, and I'm going to show you a recent Total War battle replay. In this battle, I was facing the same opponent as I was in the previous battle, England versus the Holy Roman Empire, and that opponent was Doomhammer. He was a newer player, and I was giving him some tips, and the following battle here is what resulted. I was playing as Spain, and I decided to build a pike heavy army. These are my Tercio pikemen, Terco, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I've also brought some conquistadors. My cavalry is made up of 2 units of gendarmes with my general. They have some experience upgrades as well. And on my other wing over here, I also have another unit of 2 units of gendarmes, also with experience upgrades. And the reason why I brought gendarmes is gendarmes have good charge, but overall their defense is lower than knights used to be. And these are a more advanced knight that eventually replaced the old-fashioned medieval knights. Four units of Terrico pikemen. Terrico pikemen are a very good unit. They're some of the best pikemen in the game. This wing on the right here is backed up by 2 units of Almugavar javelin men, which I thought to be a natural companion for these pikemen, as they're able to arch over the pikemen with their javelins. They're also able to fight in hand-to-hand pretty well, but they bring a short spear with their little shield to fight with. Not the best weapons, but they do quite a bit of damage. 12 attack, it's similar to sword attack. The left flank over here is reinforced with 2 units of dismounted conquistadors. And for my missiles, I brought 4 units of musketeers. Right now, I'm not shooting at my opponent because he wasn't able to deploy, so I'm giving him some time to deploy. And the woods hidden over here, I have 2 units of mounted crossbowmen. And so while my opponent's redeploying, let's take a look at his army. He's brought quite a few Knights Hospitalier. 5 units of them. He's also brought some Spear Militia, 2 on this flank. 1 here in front of this pikeman unit. And another down here at this flank with his pikes. As for his pikes, he's brought 5 units of noble pikemen. The battle has resumed now. I've told my musketeers and my cannons that they can fire. In the background here, he has some archers with his men. 4 units of noble Highland archers. And here's his general and another unit of spear militia. He's also brought a culverin. A wise decision. I'm going to have my infantry advance, and I'm going to have my cavalry move around the flanks. Taking time with my advance. Some feudal knights, some Knights Hospitalier got too close to me over here, so I had my gendarmes scare them off. At this point, I move my mounted crossbowmen from the forest. I killed the enemy general pretty early on with my cannon. I marched my crossbowmen too close. I don't need them to be that close to hit the enemy, so I pulled them back here to get a pretty good vantage of the battle. And they're able to fire from quite a distance. within range of his archers. He's moving some cavalry up this way. I'm going to retaliate by sending my cavalry. He also managed to sneak some of his cavalry through a hole in my ranks to charge my musketeers. As far as the infantry is concerned, I'm going to march my Tarico pikemen into battle against these noble pikemen. Victory seems certain for my Tarico. Defeat is almost a certainty for the noble pikemen.
Our men are under attack. We must act
This unit
now.
of noble pikemen routs. More Tarico pikemen are closing. I was able to send some of my gendarmes to fight off the enemy Knights Hospitalier, but I did lose some of my musketeers, about half of them in this unit. I'm going to have my Almugavars move in on the flank here. They were pestering with javelins, but I need to flank the enemy pike formation at this point. I've done that on the other end with my conquistadors. My gendarmes are going to charge these archers, but when I see he has some pikemen in the area, I want to get away from them. I send some of the gendarmes to wrap around the enemy formation here.
In our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
I charged some spear militia. I wasn't certain what they were. I just saw them and I charged them.
Half the enemy force remains.
The Almugavars are doing really well here. They've wrapped around the enemy formation. The Tarico pikemen are also doing well. My crossbow cavalry are harassing this unit of noble pikemen. And in the background here, my general and his cavalry force are doing quite a bit of damage to this unit of isolated noble pikemen. My general has assisted the Almugavars and the Tarico pikemen on the right flank. The left flank here is also collapsing. I'm sending some of my conquistadors to fight off these noble pikemen. They rout. These Knights Hospitalier are still standing, as is a unit of noble pikemen here and a unit of noble pikemen here. My opponent's going to make another charge on my musketeers. However, my musketeers are well able to take on the charge.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
And there we are. I deployed 1,061 men against my opponent's 1,211. I lost 315 men, my opponent lost 1,107 men remaining. I have 746 men remaining, my opponent has 104 men remaining. You can see here that the pike battle was pretty messy. A lot of Tarico pikemen and a lot of noble pikemen. Just make a solid line here. But I do think that pikemen are good offensive infantry, and it's fun to use them in battle. It's a bit different. Good game to my opponent. I do think he had learned some lessons from the previous match, and in the one after this, he did really well with a ambush that I didn't see coming. He had placed it on the far right, and he had moved his forces way back. So I was focusing mostly on that. I was marching out to meet him when I realized, oh, he put a ton of cavalry on my right flank. That's not nice. Casualties inflicted, I have 68 with my general's bodyguard here, 62 with this unit of gendarmes, 68 with this unit. Tarico pikemen, 35, 38, and for my musketeers, 59, 55, 75, and 82. The musketeers doing quite a bit of damage. My mounted crossbowmen took down 60 and 64, and the Almogavars took down 19 and 23. Not a lot, but I think they're a very good and very useful auxiliary unit to bring. Good game to my opponent, Doomhammer. Thank you for watching. I will have more videos for you soon.